welcome to this video tutorial brought you by development.co.uk. Today we're gonna look at how to move a 3D model or object in Unity by touch using your touch interface in the iPad or the iPhone or any other touchscreen device. So basically what we got here is a simple scene. I've got only 4 different objects here in my hierarchy. I've got an app controller, which is just an empty object just to attach my script. I'm just only gonna use one script. I've got a cube, a primitive. You can use any other object. That's the whole purpose, yeah. And my camera and a spotlight just to give it some light. Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna drag and drop my script into my empty game object. You can name it whatever you want. So I just drag and drop it. And the variable we really care about is this one, target item. That's our object. That's the actual object we want to move. So in this case is the cube. I'm just gonna go about dragging and dropping into the script, and we have a GUI camera. That's not for this tutorial. Need the ambient variable, so we're gonna leave it empty. The rotation rate is the speed you're gonna use to rotate your object. So I set it to 0.5. You can set it to whatever you want. Well, first of all, we got the first variable, of course, target item. That's a game object, and we have something called layer mask. The layer mask is something you use to determine what object are you gonna raycast, because we're gonna use raycasting in this case, yeah. So basically, when I tell my layer mask to raycast the 8th and the 2nd layer, what I'm doing there is that if I go back to my Unity and just select any of the game objects and check the layer field, add layer, and you will see all the layers here numbered, and my number 8 is the GUI layer. I use it for all my GUI elements. It's not relevant for this tutorial. And the second one is ignore raycast, yeah. But if you see here in the script that, okay, I'm telling it I'm gonna include my 8th and 2nd layer, but in the start function I'm inverting that command, yeah. So basically I'm excluding this layer from the raycasting. That's why you want to have your objects maybe in the default layer or number 1, yeah. That's, or number 0 in this case, sorry. Okay, so we're here now in the fix update function where everything's gonna happen for our touch events. So basically you first need to check if you have more than one touch on your screen by using this conditional, this if. As soon as you do it, as soon as you enter into that if, you're gonna get those touches into a variable, or the first touch in this case. That is the one that matters for this tutorial. And also you're gonna get a new variable called array, just to get to know the exact position in screen for that array, because we're gonna use raycasting. Remember, if you're not used to or you never worked with raycasting, you can check on the Unity webpage. There's many tutorials about it. In this case, we're gonna use raycasting using our layer mask that we previously set up, and we're gonna set it to 50 units. The ray gonna travel for 50 units on the set axis in this case, looking for any object to crash with. We're gonna check if we have one touch. That's the one that matters for this tutorial. And we're gonna have 3 faces here. That basically is the begin, the move, and the ended and cancel that I use in a single statement. And well, begin is very simple, as soon as you touch the screen but you haven't moved or released your finger, that's the begin phase. We're gonna use a flag variable here, is a bool variable. So we're gonna set it to false because we're not dragging or rotating the object yet. So as soon as we move our finger, we're gonna enter this phase. We're gonna actually rotate the object. That's the whole purpose. So we do it right here in this function. Yeah. So we're gonna use the touch position. Well, actually the delta position. That's the one that matters. Times the rotation rate. Something really important is this space dot word, because I spent some hours trying to figure out why my object was not moving according my touch moves as well. It was this setting here. So make sure you write it on your script. And of course we're gonna set our variable was rotating to true because we're actually rotating the object. Yeah. So as soon as we release the finger, we're gonna enter this phase, which is either cancel or ended. Yeah. But we're gonna first check if we were rotating. Yeah. Because you can enter this phase and you can skip this one by not dragging your finger, just touching, like you touch the screen and then release. You won't enter this phase. So in that case you wouldn't set your was rotating to true, so you will never enter this statement, this conditional. Yeah. What you do basically here is rather optional because it's for the inertia movement. Yeah. When you scroll and release, just that feeling that the object is still moving. So it's kind of nice because it gives you the idea that it's almost you're really touching the object. I just did it because I think it's nice. You can omit it or you can have it as well. There's a full code for that. I'm not gonna go into it. I don't think it's rather optional. It's not that important, but you can copy it from mine as well. We're gonna go and hit play. So I'm using the Unity remote on my iPad, so you might see a lag here in the control, but as you can see, I'm moving my cube here. Okay, there you have it. It's a little bit slower because remember we're using the Wi-Fi just to move it, but there you go. It's moving in vertically and horizontally as well. So it's gonna be a lot better when you install it in the actual device. But it works, trust me. I've implemented many times in other applications. And don't forget to visit my website revelopment.co.uk and check the source code, the script, and that's all. I'll see you next time, alright?